public education is the means by which immigrant children have access. That's the only way you'll get access. So you better go to Harvard. This is what she said to me like every single day, my entire life. And I actually grew up thinking that all public schools were equal in quality, because the way she talked about it was, you do well in school, you go to college, you have access. And so I was really shocked to go to the University of Pennsylvania, find myself in like West Philadelphia, in a city where the schools were dismal. And not only did they look nothing like the suburban school I had come from, where my parents, worked really hard to get me into those schools, but I was shocked to see, like, how can a kid even get to college with this kind of education? And then how does a kid then succeed in college? Like, my college roommate was she was the senior class valedictorian at DeWitt Clinton High School in the Bronx. And she studied 7 hours a day for D's. She was so ill prepared for college. She struggled through, she was a warrior, and she graduated and she's very successful, but that is so unrealistic to think that someone's going to persevere like that. So it was very disappointing for me when I realized that the quality of public education that some children receive is so much lower. Because all I did when I went to school was go to school and do what I was told. And I feel like if we offered quality schools and kids showed up and they did what they were told, because I didn't feel like it was an option to not go to school, and I didn't feel like it was an option to kind of like, the default was to succeed in school. And I think the other thing that was surprising to me was to go into urban schools where the default is to fail, where like children fundamentally don't believe they're supposed to go to college, graduate from high school, that they're there to socialize, and the norm is that you're not supposed to actually do what your teachers tell you to do or care. And that was also really surprising for me. I do fundamentally believe that if all schools were of quality, that the great majority of our children would graduate from high school and go to college.